Glenn has a degree in aerospace engineering.
Where we can
her cerebellum is atrophying, so all the controls that the cerebellum is supposed to do,
voluntary motor
they're all going away.
movements.
Well, I feel like it hasn't changed too much.
Yeah. Let me give you a hint.
What?
Names.
Well, yes, I can't remember a lot of people's names.
I'll tell you that it is tough, tough, tough.
I've had to adjust a lot. It's a very difficult disease to live with.
I hurt, I ache, I get real stiff.
I'm more scared about the future than now, you know.
Whenever I get a new symptom, it just kind of piles on to all the previous symptoms, and they never get any less, they just kind of stay there.
Just watching that brilliant mind just go down the tubes.
Once I knew that we were bringing David over here, it quickly became a beacon of hope.
We just happened to be here at the exact same time that they were doing a clinical trial, and I asked, gosh, I would be so proud to be able to be a part of that, so that whatever it is that happens, somebody can learn something from my experience with this.
Really, it's the best thing that's happened to the two of us. She got on a clinical trial, and I started volunteering here.
They have seminars, classes, support groups. Those things are all so important for dealing with the burden of the disease.
I think you have the greatest physical therapy department around.
She does stuff in the physical therapy that I come out and I say, I didn't think you can do that. You haven't done that in years.
Well, you know that the movie Patch Adams, that kind of comes to mind when he said, you can treat the disease and you win or you lose. But if you treat the person, I guarantee that you're going to win no matter what. And the Cleveland Clinic, they not only get that, but they also understand that caregivers kind of have their own little bundle of issues, and they address that as well.
There has to be a place for people to go to help people like our family. You know, living through this, not knowing what the future holds.
There needs to be research, there needs to be a greater understanding of the causes and of the cure.
So it's just a matter of being aware. That really makes a difference.
If MS never existed, wow.
If Alzheimer's no longer existed, I'd have my husband back.
We'd go dancing, we would go traveling.
I think it would be the most wonderful thing in the whole wide world that nobody would come down with this terrible disease again.
I probably would be the happiest guy in the world, and I know Verna would be too. She's the love of my life, and she's the best friend in the world I have, and I'd rather be with her than anybody else.
Thank you.